board examination. Within 10 days, you will be having your board examination. Now, I want you to practice these kind of questions which I'm going to do in these videos, so that you get a clear idea how to give the solution for the question asked in the question paper. So you get a full idea of how do I think and what do I get it and what do I give it as an answer to the question. So please do watch the full video, and I want every student to practice and to do the questions, the answers with me while I'm doing here. Please do it with me in your ledger notebook, so that you will get not to be confused of the concept when the different concepts are just put it in one question. So hope you are ready with your ledger notebook and your A4 size sheets. Children, arithmetic progression. You understood arithmetic means adding. Progression means we move forward. And the basic concept of this is, I already uploaded the video. Please go and watch. You get the basic concept of this chapter. The beginning concept of this chapter, you will get it. Now we are directly moving. Still, I give you a brief explanation of what we are going to use in this chapter. Now, arithmetic progression is nothing but the progression, that is list of numbers. That is what the progression in math. So the list of numbers which are obtained just by adding a fixed number to the next term. So you will be adding or you will be subtracting the fixed number. So your arithmetic progression takes the form AP is equal to A1, A2, A3, etc. AN, where A1, A2, etc. AN are the terms. So this is first term, second term, third term. This is nth term. Now, I give an example of this. 2, 3, 4, etc. up to 10. Now, you can see here, every next term is obtained just by adding 1 with the previous term. That's what I told you. A common number is added with the previous term to get your succeeding term. So, this D is said to be the common difference. So, this D is said to be common difference. So, that number will be common for all the numbers. This number will be common for all the terms. So, you can see here plus 1 and then plus 1 if you add, the next term is going to be 5 and plus 1 and you get the next term is 6 and so on. So, D is the common difference and this is A1, A2, A3, etc. The numbers. Now, I can get, how do I get your D? That is A2 minus A1, you get your D. Just look at this example, 3 minus 2, you get your 1. So, how do I get my common difference D in this finite series is just by subtracting any term from its succeeding term. Any term from its succeeding term, if you subtract, you get your common difference. So, these are the main concept. And the last term is said to be the nth term. So, AN is the last term. So, that is nth term. Now, here, how many n's are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course, you understood n is going to be 9 here. 1 is not the term here. It starts from 2. So, my n is going to be 9 here. So, the number of terms is nothing but n here. So, an is the last term. Number of term is n and d is the common difference. The first term is a1, second term is a2 and third term is a3. It goes on. But always the first term we represent in our equations like just a letter A. So, A means A1 and A2, A3, A4. It goes on. Now, I want everyone to understand this concept, that is to find any term in this arithmetic progression, we use the formula, that is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So, where a is the first term, n is the number of terms, d is the common difference and an is the nth term. Now, you must have noted when I am pronouncing the terms, I said have to find an. And the another clue is, if you are asked to find the number of terms, you see the plural, number of terms, then they are asking you to find n. So number of terms comes in plural and nth term come in singular. So if you understand this small difference, you will be able to find what they are asking in the question. And of course, A is the first term and B is the common difference. You know it. So this, based on this concept only, we are going to do the very important questions in this video. Hope everyone ready for the question. And then look at the first question. Write first 5 terms of the sequence an is equal to minus 1 into n minus the power n minus 1 into 2 power n. The first thing you will do, please write it. What is your progression? Here it is not given, it's an arithmetic progression. It is not given arithmetic progression. So it is just given a sequence. So let me have my s is equal to, or you can write an itself is equal to, an is equal to minus 1 the whole power n minus 1 into 2 to the power n. Now I have to find the first 5 terms. N is equal to 1. Get me my a1. So minus 1 the whole power 1 minus 1 2 power 1, which is equal to, this becomes 0. My answer is 2. Now next is n is equal to 2. a2 is equal to minus 1 the whole power 2 minus 1 into 2 power 2, that's equal to, this becomes 1. So minus 1 into 4, that is minus 4. So n is equal to 3. I put a3 is equal to minus 1 the whole power 3 minus 1 2 power 3. So this becomes 2 minus 3 minus 1 is 2. So that becomes positive. So 2 power 3 is just number 8. So I get my terms 2 minus 4, 8. And we have to move on for the next one. N is equal to 4. So my a4 is equal to minus 1 the whole power 4 minus 1 2 power 4. This becomes minus, the answer is minus 2 power 4 is 16. And a5 is equal to minus 1 the whole power 5 minus 1 2 power 5. That's equal to 5 minus 1 is 4. So this becomes positive. So that's equal to 32. So my terms are 2 minus 4, 8 minus 16 and 32. Hope you understand how to find the terms. Now I told you this is not given specifically as AP, it is given as the sequence. So I told you to write the sequence. Now just look at it. A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. Now 2, I told you D must be the same common term. So minus 4 minus 2 is equal to minus 6. And the next D is 8 minus of minus 4. That is 8 plus 4 is 12. So the common difference, I am not getting the same number. Even though it is represented as an, it is not the same number. That means it is not an AP at all. That's why I told you write it as sequence. But since it is given an, you can write, but keep this in understanding, all the ANs are not arithmetic progression. You cannot say, since I have A1, A2, A3, this is an arithmetic progression. No, when common difference is same, then only you can conclude that series is the arithmetic series or arithmetic progression. Shall we move on to the next question? Next question is, what is the 18th term of the sequence defined by an is equal to n into n minus 3 divided by n plus 4? So I want 18th term, that means n is equal to 18. So I will write A18 is equal to 18 into 18 minus 3 divided by 18 plus 4, which is, so that's equal to 18 into 15 divided by 22, cancel it, 9 and then 11, 9 5s are 45, 4 1 9s are 9, 9 plus 4 is 13 divided by 11. So my 18th term is 135 divided by 11. Children, now hope you're familiar by substituting n is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are clear how to get your cancellation and substituting n values. Now we move on to AP question. Find the 12th, 14th and the nth term of AP 9, 13, 17, 21, 25. So now this is AP given. So I want to find 12th term, that means A12 and A14 and the AN I have to find. So let me have my A is equal to 9 and my D is equal to 13 minus 9 which is equal to 4. 17 minus 13 which is equal to 4. 21 minus 17 which is equal to 4. Now I want my formula AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So I have my D here, I have my A here and of course my A12 which is equal to A is 9 plus 12 minus 1 into D is 4 which is equal to 9 plus 11 into 4. Hope you know the board mass. 9 plus 44 which is equal to 53 is my A12. 14 is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, that is A is 9 plus 14 minus 1 is 13 into D, that is 4. So 9 plus this is 52 which is equal to 61. So A14 is 61 and I want my AN. So AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. Of course I do not know what is N. So I will write A is given as 9 plus N minus 1 into D is 4 which is equal to 9 plus 4N minus 4. So AN is equal to 4N. 9 minus 4 is 5. So plus 5. So AN is equal to 4N plus 5. Children, the first term of an AP is minus 7. So let me write A is equal to minus 7. And the common difference D is equal to 5. Find its 18th term, that is A18 I have to find. And the general term is nothing but AN I have to find. Now here the sequence is not given, AP is not given, specifically the descriptions are given. So anyhow, the terms, if they are asking the nth term or number of terms, the only formula is AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So I want A18. So substitute A is minus 7 plus 18 minus 1 into D is 5. That's equal to minus 7 plus 17 into 5 which is equal to minus 7 plus 7 5s are 35, 3 85, that's equal to 15 minus 7 is 8 and then 78. So you get A18 is 78. Now I want my AN. So AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. So A I know minus 7 plus N I do not know, but D I know it is 5 which is equal to minus 7 plus 5N minus 5 which is equal to 5N minus 7 minus 5 is minus 12. So my general term is 5N minus 12. Look at this question. Determine the 10th term from the end of the term of the AP 4, 9, 14, etc. 254. You have to find the 10th term from the last term, from the end of the term. That means this is going to be my first term. A is equal to 254. So how do you find your D if you are finding the nth term from the first, from the left side, then D you will be finding the A2 minus A1 or A3 minus A2. Now, when you are asked to find from the last term, you will find A2 minus A3. Just make the ulta. That is, this minus this one, you will find your D. The same way, 4 minus 9, you will get it, which is equal to minus 5. Now, I want my 10th term. A10 is equal 1 into D. So my A is 254 plus N is 10 minus 1 into D is minus 5. So I get 254 plus 9 into minus 5. That's equal to, I get it 254 minus 45 is my A10. So A10 is equal to, which is equal to 14 minus 5 is 9 and then 0, 2. So my answer is just 209. Then which term of the sequence is 95? So the sequence is given minus 1, 3, 7, 11. So 95 is not here, but the question is which term this 95 will be. That means this 95, I will take it as last term. That is AN, somewhere 95 should come. Which term it is? So AN, I will take it as 95. My question is what term it is. That N I have to find. Which term I have to find. Now, so I'm given A is equal to minus 1, D is equal to 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. You can take 3 minus of minus 1, that's also equal to 4. So D I got it. Now I go and substitute. AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. AN I have to find. My A is minus 1 plus N I do not know, and D is given 4. So AN is 95. Now I bring it to the other side, 95. This side it becomes 96 is equal to 4n minus 4. Now this goes to the other side. It becomes again 100. 4n. So gets cancelled to 5. So my 25th term is 95. So 825 is equal to 95. So children, now the question is how many terms are there in this AP? So my AP, I will take it here itself that my AP is 3, 6, 9, etc. and 11. So how many terms? That means N is asked. What is given? A is 3 and D is equal to 6 minus 3, which is equal to 3 again, and last term AN is equal to 111. So also given. So I go for substitution. N minus 1 into D. I do not know N, so I will write it as AN, and A is 3 plus N minus 1 into D is given 3, and here AN is given as 111, the last term. So 1, 1, 1 minus 3 equal to 3n minus 3. So 1, 1, 1 minus 3, 11 minus 3 is 8, and then 0, 1 plus 3 equal to 3n. So that's 8 plus 3 is 1 again, and you get again that is 3n. So 3 and this gets cancelled. So you have 3 3s are 9, 2, 7 3s are 21. So my n is equal to 37. So there are 37 terms in this AP. Children, the question says, for what value of n is the nth term of the following two APs the same? So two APs are given. We have to find which value of n, the two values, two APs values at that particular n, they will be the equal. So the terms will be equal. That's the question. Now let me find it. A is equal to 1 here, B is equal to 7 minus 1, which is equal to 6. So AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D, that's equal to 1 plus N minus 1 into 6, which is equal to 1 plus 6N minus 6, that's equal to 6N minus 5. That's my AN here. Now, I go and find the same for here. So A is equal to 69 and D is equal to 68 minus 69, which is equal to minus 1. So let me have my AN dash just to have the difference. So A plus n minus 1 into D. So my A is 69 plus n minus 1 into D is minus 1, which is equal to 69 minus n plus 1. That's equal to 70 minus n. This is my an dash. Now, by the given condition, an is equal to an dash. For particular value of n, these two terms are going to be equal. That means these are going to be equal. An is equal to an dash, which is 6n minus 5 is equal to 70 minus n. So, I would get my equation 6n plus 1n, that is 7n, which is equal to 70 plus 5, that is 75. N is equal to 75 by 7, which is not possible. Why? Because 7 is not the exact factor of 75. So, n is going to be the fraction. Now, when we say the counting numbers, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4. It will not be 1 quarter, 1 half, or 1 3/4, not at all. So the integers, positive integers will be the counting numbers. That's why we never get the fraction as the n value. So that is not possible for two APs at any n. The values are not going to be identical. Hope you understand this concept. If the 8th term of an AP is 31 and the 15th term is 16 more than 11th term, find AP. So 8th term of an AP is A8 is equal to 31. So you know A8 can be defined as A plus 70 equal to 31. And 15th term, that is A15 is equal to 16 more than 11th term, that is 11. So A15 can be written as A plus 14D is equal to 16 plus A plus 10D can be written. So A can be cancelled. So 14 minus 10 is 4D is equal to 16. It's cancelled. So D is equal to 4. Now I go and substitute here. A plus 7 into 4 is equal to 31. That is A is equal to 31 minus 28, which is equal to 3. I got my A as well as D. Now my AP goes like this. When my A and D are given, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D, etc. So my AP is equal to 3. 3 plus 4 is 7. And then 3 plus 4 into 2, 4 2s are 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. So my AP is 3, 7, 11. Each term of AP 5, 15, 25 will be 130 more than its 31st term. So I have to find what is n is equal to. So AP is given 5, 15, 25, etc. So A is equal to 5 and D is equal to 15 minus 5, which is equal to 10. Now, my condition is which term will be, so I do not know which term. So AN must be equal to 130 more than A31, A31st term. So 130 plus A31 can be written as A plus 30D. That's equal to 130 plus A is 5 plus 30 into D is 10. That's equal to 130 plus 300, 305. That's equal to 435. So I got my AN is equal to 435. Now I have to find which term. That means N is equal to what? So I will go and find AN is equal to A plus N minus 1 into D. In this AN I will substitute 435. A is 5 plus N I do not know and D is 10. So 435 minus 5 is 430 and divided by 10, that's equal to n minus 1, gets cancelled, comes this side. So 44 is my n. So 44th term, that is A44 is equal to 130 plus A31. If you want, you can check the answer. So A31, 8 plus 30D, substitute the value 130 and get A44 separately. Those two values will be equal. So is 184 a term of the sequence 3, 7, 11? That means we have to find whether this 184 is the term. So let an is equal to 184 and a is equal to 3 and d is equal to 7 minus 3, which is equal to 4. So I would check my an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. What am I going to find here? I would find my n here. So if the number n comes as the countable number or the integer, positive integer, then of course this is going to be the term of the sequence. If not, I cannot say that it is a term of the sequence. So we'll go and find that is equal to 184, which is equal to 3 plus n minus 1 into 4. So 184 minus 3 is 181 is equal to n minus 4 and I get divided by 4. So this itself I'm not getting the factor. You can see here 181 divided by 4. I'm getting in decimal. When I add 1 with that, surely I'm going to get a decimal. So n is not a integer or the natural number. So instead of a positive integer, you can write it's not a natural number. So 184 is not a term at all of this sequence. Hope everyone understand this concept. Term of the sequence 20, 19, 1 by 4, 18 half, 17, 3/4 is the first negative term. Children, you are given the AP is 20, 19, 1 by 4 and 18 half and 17, 3/4 is the AP. Now, you can see here the AP is getting decreased. So, the number is getting reduced. That means when it gets reduced, at one point the numbers are going to be the negative numbers. So, which term it's going to be the first negative number? That means n you have to find. So, which term it is going to be the negative number? N you have to find. So, that means my an must be less than 0. Negative number, they have specifically mentioned here, negative number means an must be less than 0. So, what is an? A plus n minus 1 into d is less than 0. So, what is my a? That let me find it out. A is equal to 20 and d is equal to 19 into 4, 9 4s are 36, 36 plus 1 4s are 4, 4 plus 3, 7. So, 76 plus 1, 77 by 4 minus 20. Hope you understand how to get the d here. 77 minus 4 2s are 80 divided by 4. That's equal to minus 3 by 4 is my d. Now, let me go and substitute here 20 plus n I do not know minus 1 into minus 3 by 4 must be less than 0. So, I get my n. What is n here? So, if I get in n, then that number is going to be first negative number. Let me simplify further. So, I would have 20 minus 3n by 4 plus 3 by 4, which will be less than 0. So, on simplification. Now, 20 plus 3 by 4, that is 4 2s are 8. So, 80 plus 3, that is 83 by 4 minus 3n by 4 must be less than 0. So, can I write this as 83 minus 3n is less than 0? Denominators are same. So, I write 83 is less than 3n. So 83 is less than 3n means 3 times that n, whatever we get n, that n will be greater than the number 83. Now, that's not the point here. Now, my aim is to find my n here. So, what I do here is 3n is greater than 83 means, what is my n? N is 83 by 3. That is, cancel it, 2 3s are 6 and 23, 7 3s are 21 and you have 2 by 3. So, that's equal to 27, 2 by 3. That is, n will be greater than 27, 2 by 3 such that the first number is going to be negative number. So, immediate 27, 2 by 3, the next immediate n is going to be 28. So, the 28th number is term, it's going to be the first negative term here. That's the understanding of this statement. The first term, negative term, it's going to be nth term, that is 28th term. So, 828 is going to be the first negative term here. The 10th term of an AP is 52. So, you are given 8, 10 is equal to 52. And the 16th term is 82. A 16 is equal to 82. Find the 32nd term. That is, I have to find a 32nd and the general term a n is equal to. So, you hope what is given, understood, and what we have to find, that also understood. Children, it is very, we know a 10 is equal to 52. How can it be written? A plus 90 is equal to 52 and a plus 15d is equal to 82. Now, we've studied pair of linear equation. When we are given linear equations, we know to solve it by elimination of the substitution method. If still students you are having any doubt, please go and watch the video on pair of linear equation that is already posted in my YouTube channel. So you will get a clear idea how to cancel the variable, so to get the other variable value. Now I will change the symbol here. It gets cancelled. So minus 6d is equal to 0. 8 minus 5 is 3, minus 30 gets cancelled. So, d is equal to 5. I got my d. Now, I can substitute in this equation. So, a plus 9 into 5 is equal to 52. So, 45 is equal to 52, which is my a. So, a is equal to 52 minus 45, that's equal to 7. So, I got my 7. So, now my question is, what is A32? A32 is nothing but a plus 31d. So, a is 7 plus 31 into d is 5. That's equal to 5 plus 1 5s are 5, 5 3s are 15. That is 155. Plus 7, 7 plus 5 is 12, 1, 6, 1. So, 162 is my A32. Now, my AN I have to find. So, how do I get my AN? AN is equal to, the formula says A plus N minus 1 into D. So, A I know, which is equal to 7 plus N minus 1 into D is 5. That's equal to 7 plus 5n minus 5, which is equal to 5n plus 2 is my general term. 5n plus 2. As simple as that. The sum of 5th and the 9th terms of an AP is 72. So, I would write the sum of A5 plus A9 is equal to 72. And the sum of 7th term, that is A7 plus 12th term, A12 is equal to 97. How to find what is my AP? Children, whenever the term sum comes, please do not take it as SN, S5, S9, please not like that. It is the sum of the terms come, you will take it as S5 or something. But when it comes as 5th term and 9th term, you will express like this only. So this is given. Now I'm going to write a5 plus a9 can be written as a plus 4d plus a9 is a plus 8d equal to 72. So I would have 2a plus 12d is equal to 72. That's my first equation. And my second equation is a plus 6d plus a plus 11d is equal to 97. So this I will write it as 2a plus 17d is equal to 97. And this my first equation 12d is equal to 72. This is my second and this is my first. Now you know the pair of linear equation to solve. So gets cancelled. That is 5d is equal to 25. So d is equal to 5. I get my d. Now go and substitute in any one of these equations. So 2 into a plus 12 into 5 is equal to 72. So 2a plus 60 equal to 72. I get my 2a is equal to 12. So a is equal to 6. So I got my a and I got my d. Now I will find my AP. It's simple. So AP is a plus d, a plus 2d. So I would just substitute AP is a plus d, a plus 2d, a plus 3d, etc. So this is my a is 6 plus 5, 11. So next one, 6 plus 2 into 5, that is 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. So I get my AP as 6, 11, 16. That's my AP. As simple as that. Determine the general term of an AP whose seventh term is minus 1. That is, A7 is equal to minus 1 and 16th term is 17. So A16 is equal to 17. So how do I write it? A plus 6D equal to minus 1. A plus 15D is equal to 17. So I got my pair of linear equation. So solving this gets cancelled. So 6d minus 15d, that's equal to minus 9d. That's equal to minus 18 minus 1, which is equal minus 17 minus 1 minus 18 gets cancelled, and this gets cancelled twice. So d is equal to 2. Now you can substitute here. That is a plus 6 into 2 is equal to minus 1. So a is equal to minus 1 minus 12. That is minus 13. So my aim is to find the general term. That is an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. So a is given minus 13 plus n I do not know, minus 1, d is 2. That is minus 13 plus 2n minus 2, which is equal to 2n minus 15 is my general term. An is equal to 2n minus 15. So